Good morning to all of you. And today I was wondering before I begin my session, does it happen that sometimes we have a difference of value, opinion, action, thoughts, plan, strategy? hmm Do we? Do we have? All right, I do hear a yes. And what does that mean? Anybody? Well, that's the right word. This is called as conflict. So, ladies and gentlemen, whenever we have a difference of opinion between us and somebody else, whether it is pertaining to a profession, whether it is pertaining to a social context, anything, it is called a conflict. And whenever that arises, sometimes we need to be conscious about it and handle it in a more effective manner. Mind you, I said more effective manner. So, how do we do that? Well, it's very simple. Every individual has a very, very distinct characteristic, and they demonstrate their behavior through that particular characteristic. If I am conscious, if I am aware, if I am knowledgeable about these characteristics, I can identify them just like that. And once I identify, it becomes easy for me to handle, to manage the conflict in a more amiable manner. All right? So let's make a quick understanding about what are these characteristics. Well, friends, there are four aspects that we need to keep in mind. The entire universe behaves in any one of these four aspects. First, sometimes when we are under a conflict, we try to avoid the whole scenario, right? And when we are avoiding that scenario, basically it is not that I don't intend to handle, but I feel it is not an important matter, it is trivial, and therefore I need not be involved. So I avoid it. The next characteristic is of a person who always thinks, boss, I have to win. Come what may, I will win and the other will have to lose. So it's a win-lose strategy. And such people will take any such difference, any such conflict in the same manner as if I have to win. This is a battle. All right? So they are competing all the time. The third person, oh, he's a lovable, dear sweetheart. This fellow has no problems. He agrees. Boss, whatever is your opinion, whatever is your thought, I am with it, right? I will completely agree to your view, your opinion, your decision. These are people who submit themselves to the others, right? Thus, they are people who accommodate. The fourth type of people are those who have basically a way to express themselves. They are fearless and they also are cognizant that the other person may also have a view. So they keep both the views in mind, their own and the others. They try and find a path which will help both the people to work in a direction which is amicable, which is meaning well for both, mutually beneficial. This is nothing but collaboration. Well, I said four, and the fifth one, of course, is the bonus, where it is a combination of all the other four. This person is not getting typecasted as one. This person can take any particular characteristic, right? They would look at a situation and at times avoid. They may at times get into a competition mode. Sometimes they might even get into accommodating mode or collaborating mode. These are people who always look at compromising. These are my five characters. And these five characters handle conflict in a distinct manner. If I were to put certain animals against these 5 characters, it is easy to identify. When we look at avoidance, this is like a tortoise. Tortoise sees a problem, oh my God, and hides, it hides, it hides. It gets into its own shell. When it is competing, it's like a tiger. Oh man, what's the matter? Me the king, you the subject. When it comes to accommodating, it's like a bear. A lovable, cuddly character is always, willing to submit to the other person. And when we look at the collaboration, it is like an owl. An owl has a capability to turn its head around 270 degrees. It can not only take care of itself, it also manages to alert other people. They help others. And finally, the compromising character is none other than a fox. A fox who happens to take different stance under different situations. Thus, if we now understand these 5 characteristics well, into different situations, I should be able to adapt myself and manage conflict. Thank you so much. Have a great way to handle your conflict. I'm sure you will be successful. Looking forward to know more. Please get in touch. Please attend our sessions on conflict management.